This is Ben, Liam and Belle on Nova.
G'day there, podcaster.
Yeah, welcome to Ben's First Father's Day, where we discuss things like Ben's First Father's Day.
Yeah, but I won't spoil that chat because obviously that you're going to hear that in the podcast. But just really quickly, I got messaged from a lot of people on the day. Like I didn't think people would reach out to me, like family, like my wife's sister, and like I had friends like Happy Father's Day, man, and that was nice. No messages from you guys.
This is so annoying. And I know you're going to be like, oh, did you? I thought about messaging you, and I thought it would be a bit weird. And I thought you'd be like, why is Belle messaging me? And then you would have brought it up today saying
feel
that's
like
weird.
It would have been a nice touch.
Nah.
I feel like unless it's your dad, you're not. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not messaging anyone who's not my dad.
Well, I
Yeah.
had a lot of friends that did message me.
Who are the friends?
Carlo,
Really?
I suppose a fellow dad. Yeah, that's nice. Who
Matt
else?
Sincock,
Yep, also dad.
Matt Ellis.
Yep. Well, I was too busy making stuff for Freddie as the godfather.
Well, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, because I'm making it still. I'm in my shed making stuff for it.
Like what could you possibly be making?
Remote control car.
It's pretty cool.
From scratch.
Yes.
weird.
What colour is it?
Purple. I did a course, and I went to Dick Smith Electronics, got myself some.
That's shut down.
Yep, it was very cheap. I went to the back of an old Dick Smith Electronics and just like raided the skip.
Are you buying stuff from a guy called Dick again?
If you check my CommBank and you see all the transactions to Dick, that's just me just getting stuff from the electronics store, guys. All right, anyway, enjoy the pod. Oh, really great weather for Father's Day yesterday in Melbourne. Ben, it was your first one after the birth of little Freddie about a month ago. How was it for you?
So good. I secretly wasn't expecting much. And then on the day, it just felt right. It felt right walking around as a dad.
Because it was all about you.
Yep, it was
Because
really
I was
nice.
going to say, like, I feel like, last year, Father's Day, that day would probably sail past without you having a word with your dad, Murray. But it's funny now that you are the dad here.
Well,
But you're not into birthdays or anything. Why
No,
was this different?
because I don't like a fuss. Like, I don't like people I don't like presents per se.
Yeah.
I just liked walking around, and I had little Freddie strapped to my body on the baby carrier. And so people obviously knew I was, and you can tell he's like a newborn, so they knew I was a fresh dad.
Yeah.
And they were all just like, Papi, Happy Father's Day.
What?
Papi.
Yeah, it was nice. Like cafes, people would be like, Happy Father's Day. Thank you very much.
Yeah, right.
Went to Bunnings. That was fun.
Of course you did.
Went to Bunnings, just had a look around.
Was Bunnings just full of dads like
Was.
buying their own presents
It
for themselves?
really was. It really was.
Everyone coming in with their vouchers
Yep.
at the same time. Yes, I can get a new hose.
I got to fertilise my lawn. Start of spring, good time to do it. Because Sam said, she's like, what do you want to do? It's your day. And I was like, I want to go to Bunnings and I want to fertilise my lawn.
That's real dad energy.
Because
Isn't
it's hard to find time to do those things. But on Father's Day, when you get a couple of hours up your sleeve,
Do you think that's why Father's Day is this time of year? So it's the start of spring. So they've gone, you know what? We'll put Father's Day there, and then all the dads can do their lawns
Is
for
it?
spring.
expertly planned.
it? They talk about Big Pharma controlling us. Is this Big Bunnings controlling us? You know what I mean? Like, is this the hardware stores? Is there a boardroom in like a mountain somewhere, and it's like the head of Mitre 10 and the
Could
head
well
of
be.
Bunnings, and they're like, our evil plan to make more money
Well, wasn't it the
is
card?
to put
Yeah, it was. Isn't Mother's Day and Father's Day just the card company?
Hallmark, yeah.
Hallmark, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't want to. Yeah, I don't want to throw that.
Well, you don't want
under the
Hallmark to
bus
come
per
after
se,
you. We want Bill Jackson's head.
but I thought, didn't they?
You
bring
better
it
watch
out
your
in
back,
seltzer
Jackson.
stuff?
No one mentions the name of Hallmark.
You could go to the gym or do the shopping or go to work.
But what if you went in a beachier direction?
You're only a what if away from a holiday with the What If app.
Book accommodation, flights, packages, and more.
What if it's Aussie for travel?
Father's Day yesterday. Ben's first as a father, my first as a godfather. And
What did you get?
oh, jeez, I mean, we could go on. I got some shoes, got flowers, got socks, jocks, classic. Got some cologne. I got a Toblerone with Godfather written on it. I think you have to go to Maya to get it like personalised. But yeah, no, it was really nice.
Yeah.
Just a lot of outpouring of love. Anyway, that's besides the point. We did launch a campaign to help people out on Father's Day on Friday. You may have seen like a lot of footy players offer to do personalised messages for dads.
G'day guys, Nick Daicos from the Cologne Football Club here.
Bailey Fritsch here from the Melbourne Footy Club.
I'm Ben Cousins. Fev here, Father's Day is coming up.
Guinea here from the Pies. I'm available for Father's Day.
Hey guys, Joel Selwood here. To all those dads out there too, happy Father's Day.
And it's great, but times are tough, and people don't really have $200 or $300 to spend on a 30-second message. And what do dads love? They love footy and they love Belle Jackson from Nova 100. So that's why we got Belle back on Cameo and we said, just for $2, you can get a personalised message. And you were doing a lot of them, weren't you, Belle?
Yeah, I did a lot. Special shout out to Sienna and Madison, who sent a request through for their dad, Sam, who has recently become vegan. So they said, Dad's become vegan, listens to the show. But one of my favourite requests that came through was from Troy for his dad, who said that wanted to wish him a very special Happy Father's Day and really proud of him on the weekend for singing karaoke of this song. So could I just give a special congratulations on doing that as well? So a lot of an array of requests.
And you
will
sing Creed as well if someone requests that. You've got a back catalogue
for just $2.
Well, that's the thing. We obviously had some great sales over the weekend. People were genuinely getting messages for their dads.
Yep.
But business it tapered off on Sunday. And
there was a real cliff.
Yeah, and like Ben and I, as your management, we're in boardrooms nonstop over the weekend. We're looking at the graphs and we're seeing that there could be a spike, an increase, if you will. And that's
but it's
why
not Father's Day anymore.
Well, that's why we're launching this.
Mega Monday!
It's for those, those latecomers, or, you can get in early for next year.
Yep. Kind of like, when Boxing Day sales, where after Christmas, everything's half price.
Or like after Easter, all the chocolate's cheaper.
Yep.
It's the same sort of concept.
You did this last time.
Yep. So we're going to lower the price now of a Belle Jackson Father's Day cameo from $2 to $1.
To one singular dollar.
Do you know that means we only see 50 cents of it?
But if you do enough, we're making hundreds.
Yep.
And we've invested, you're going to have to make at least $4,000 because we've already invested in that in the marketing strategy. So we've bought a lot of spots on free-to-air television and also blocked out most of the day on Nova with this new ad.
Does your dad think you're a disappointment?
We'll prove him wrong with a Belle Jackson cameo.
You call him dad, she'll call him daddy.
For the absolutely insane Mega Monday sale price of $1.
That's right, $1.
Your dad might finally tell you he loves you.
Forget the socks and jocks.
Your dad just wants a BJ.
A Belle Jackson cameo.
It's the perfect Father's Day gift.
No more novelty mugs.
No more clothes he won't wear.
No more cheap cologne.
No more Bunnings gift cards.
Hello, Belle Jackson.
Hey, Trev, it's Belle from Nova here.
Belle loves dads and she loves good value.
That's why she's gone absolutely mental with this Mega Monday sale.
Get in now before they're all gone.
$1 right now, Cameo, go, go, go. This deal can only last for 48 hours. So if you want a message, you're going to need to jump on it right now.
Very, very inappropriate things.
Right now. Like, it pricks Dad's ears up. And that's what we're looking for.
It does, yeah. Don't forget, it's Mega Monday.
Mega Monday!
Gross.
It's 6:10. Hallelujah, it's 6:10.
Well, hello there, Mary in Surrey Hills. How are you?
Good morning, guys.
Well, we've got 5 questions in front of us. Let's see if you can get them all right. We do have a $150 voucher to give away. Nick Daicos, he could be good for week 1 of the AFL finals. Which footy team are we talking about here?
Oh, gosh. Nick, which one did he play for?
Yeah. Him and his brother, his dad played for him. Daicos family.
Oh, it's going to be really obvious, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm going to say he's a Collingwood guy.
Nice. You've done it. It was in there somewhere, Mary. The official
I was going to say
song.
Carlton, but okay, that's the opposite. Okay.
Yeah. The official song for the Yes campaign is the Aussie classic You're the Voice, sung by who?
Oh, John Farnham.
Nice.
Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner are heading for divorce after 4 years of marriage. She plays Sansa Stark in what TV show?
Game of Thrones.
I didn't realise that Sophie Turner and Joe Jonas were together.
Didn't you, Ben?
Didn't realise that.
Oh, my gosh. Did you know who she was? Do you know who she is? Like the redhead.
Yeah, I do now.
I didn't. So they've got 2 kids together.
I was totally unaware of the relationship. I was totally unaware that they were together. Yeah.
Don't need to know now, mate. They're not together anymore. It's fine. It's an old fact. Yeah,
Wow.
You had 4 years to tell people that. 75,000 people are stranded in the desert at Burning Man Festival, Mary, after torrential rain flooded campgrounds. Can you spell desert? But be careful not to spell dessert.
DESERT.
I always spell desert as dessert, by the way. You like that one? The Cause. They're set to headline the Spring Carnival Festival. Can you finish these lyrics for us?
Leave me breathless.
Mary, that's what we like on a Monday morning. Someone coming in and going 5 for 5. Jeez, you've come in and smashed it. Do you like Greek food?
I do.
Wonderful.
I do, yes.
Wonderful. We've got a $150 voucher here to Hella Good. It's Greek, it's fast, it's hella tasty. You also get to pick the next song we play.
So, Mary, would you like to take a drive down Madison Avenue?
Or, whilst you're driving to work, would you rather be rocking the suburbs?
I'm rocking the suburbs, just like Quiet Riot did. I'm rocking the suburbs.
Oh, let's rock the suburbs.
Yeah,
guys.
Mary!
Alrighty. You know how Ben Folds does like a lot of slow songs, like he's playing the piano, singing about Adelaide, singing about old couples loving each other until they die and that sort of stuff.
Was he?
No, he a married woman from Adelaide and has a daughter called Adelaide, I believe. So wrote a song called Adelaide.
What's up with his love for Adelaide?
He loves Adelaide, man. I don't know what to tell you. However, he also knows how to rock it every now and then. Yeah, he's pretty cool. He's like a cool dad, isn't he, Ben
The
Folds?
thing I love in this song is that tap your
You just did it. But you nailed the timing. It makes you want to skate. I can't even skate, but I want to.
Absolutely.
Is that a Tony Hawk song?
Where are my vans?
Yeah. Let's do a kickflip.
Love this song. Ben Folds 5, rocking the suburbs, right across Melbourne. Good morning.
Let me tell y'all what it's like being male, middle class, and white. It's a bitch if you don't believe. Listen up to my new CD, Sham On.
Something about that song really speaks to me. I think it's the middle class and white bit.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah.
I'm obviously joking, guys. I remember, going back a few years when we were in our Triple J days, when we used to work there, and there was a guy in the toilet, and I was like, man, that looks like Ben Folds. And it was Ben Folds. Which makes sense, because I suppose he was just there for an interview. But I don't know, I didn't connect 2 and 2. I was just like, he is a dead ringer for that Ben Folds.
You should have said, I would have loved it if you
Well,
went
it actually goes into the long list of celebrities that I've met in toilets. Because, it's basically him and Ewan McGregor, which is my big one.
Didn't you have a footy player? Was that
Yeah,
you?
Dom Cassisi.
Yes,
So I suppose you could chuck him in the mix with Ben Folds.
And there was also
Eddie Betts.
Eddie Betts.
Because, when I was at, I went to see Paul Kelly and Eddie Betts was in the toilet.
You're forgetting about one of the biggest ones. It was at the AFL Grand Final. It was Toby Green's dad.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's a bit of a sad story.
Which is more relevant now than ever because he's also the All-Australian captain. Yeah.
Is it a sad story?
His dad was arrested for what happened in the toilet, and I was a witness of that.
You were there?
Liam was there. Liam saw it.
I was in the court case. No, I wasn't, but I saw it all. Yeah,
Crazy.
Really?
Crazy. Yeah.
So and that's why I hang around men's bathrooms on the weekends, just hoping to catch a glimpse of one of my favourite stars.
Liam, what's your second favourite Ben Folds song?
The Luckiest.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was hoping you'd say Brick.
She's a brick and I'm drowning slow.
Are we having a Ben Folds day tomorrow?
I think we're having another Ben Folds day. This is a sad one, Belle.
I don't like it.
Yeah, it's a bit sad. It's a bit slow.
To be fair, Rockin' the Suburbs is like his only upbeat one, I reckon. All the others are like sad bangers.
I imagine he's singing this in the toilet when he's doing a wee.
Yeah.
She's a brick and I'm drowning.
Jeez, that guy singing Brick sounds and looks exactly like Ben
It
Folds.
sounds like he's doing a brick. We need Davids to call. So this is your time to shine right now. If your name is David and your ears are burning, maybe you're on the way to work. Maybe you're on the way home from work. Maybe you've just woken up and you've got your radio as your alarm and you go, I'm a David. Well, David, 13 24 10, give us a buzz because we need your help next.
A lot of Davids out there. Bowie, Schwimmer, Hasselhoff,
Mm-hmm.
Lee Roth,
But we don't expect them to
Letterman.
call.
Mm-hmm.
Beckham,
Mm-hmm.
Spade,
Whoa.
Copperfield,
Whoa, there's a lot of Davids.
Grohl.
Whoa.
Chappelle.
You do Schwimmer?
I did Schwimmer.
You did
I did
Schwimmer, you
Schwimmer
did
was my
Schwimmer.
second one.
You
Yep,
did
yep.
Schwimmer,
He's on the wall of Davids. Ross from Friends, he's pretty up there.
Koshy?
David Kosh, yep.
Look, there's
Forget that he's a David.
there's a lot of Davids out there. And
Duchovny, Franco,
Yes. We just need you
yeah.
to call us
Getter.
if you are a David.
Batista.
Okay, yep, that's enough. 13, 24, 10, the movie with Eddie Murphy, Dave.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, 13, 24, 10. If you are a David,
Attenborough.
we need you to...
Mike and Dave need wedding dates.
Okay.
Tennant. David Tennant plays Doctor Who.
13, 24, 10. Give us a buzz.
What is it? Is it a collective? What is it? What's a gaggle of Davids? A flock of Davids?
A mob.
A mob
Yeah.
of Davids. We got a lot of Davids anyway. David from Strathmore, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello. David from Clyde, are you there?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Do we have David in Chelsea Heights?
Yeah, hi.
Hi, David. Do we have Dave in Wanturna South?
Good morning, guys.
Good morning. Lovely deep voice. And last but not least, our boss, David McClung. Are you there?
No.
Yes. Yes, you are.
Yeah, okay. All right, here we have 5 Davids.
Yep, and none of the Davids know why they've called this morning.
I bet you Davids are wondering why you've been gathered here this morning, aren't you?
Well,
Yes.
David.
Just quickly, sorry, pause that, Belle. 1 second. I'm hearing now the collective noun for a group of Daves is a caramelising of Daves.
We've got a caramelising
well,
of
no,
Daves.
that's not
Caramelising
true.
of Daves.
Caramelized?
That's having a laugh.
Yeah.
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 No.
Anyway, sorry, Belle, continue.
Okay, the reason that we have gathered you all here today, Davids, is because a UK study has been done, and the name David is the male version of Karen officially. This has been proven because the person who posts the most negative and 1-star reviews universally on websites is most likely named David.
So pinpoint this moment, Davids, because obviously Karens have been copying a lot of flack over the last 3 or 4 years.
Yep.
This is the moment where you turn on your name. You might have enjoyed being a Dave for the last 30, 40 years. But this is the moment you're going to start hating it. David from Strathmore, do you find yourself quite a negative person?
No, I find myself quite positive, actually.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, the stats say otherwise. David in Clyde, how do you feel about this?
I'm very positive. Mine is a Welsh name, so I'm very positive about that.
Yeah. See, now it seems like the Davids are complaining about us not liking their names. David in Chelsea Heights, have you ever asked to speak to the manager?
I have to say yes. No. Am I a Karen?
Yeah, well, no, you're a David. You're a David. It's the male version.
And you might need to brace yourselves because we've seen how much Karen took off, and this might happen with David, so embrace it.
David in Wanturna South, what kind of haircut have you got?
Short.
Yeah, so that's going to be known now as the David haircut. There'll be memes about it, and there'll be like all white background, and be like, if you see this haircut, they're going to speak to the manager.
Are we going to see a David's diner?
Yeah,
maybe.
David McClung, our boss. It seems you're we've heard of Debbie Downers. It seems you're a David Downer. Just a question for you. Do you think this morning we could play? I know we play like a lot of Dua Lipa and Ed Sheeran. Do you think just for one morning we could play System of a Down?
No.
What's that, David? You say no?
No.
Stop being a David about the whole thing.
So negative.
Stop. David votes yes.
Well, yeah.
So it seems the caramelising of Davids would like a bit of System of a Down this morning, hey?
Yeah. Well, who are we to let it be brought down?
Wake up! Run, rush, and put a little makeup. I discuss the fade away the shake up. Why'd you leave the keys up on the table?
Out of everything we could have asked for from David.
What did you do on the show this morning? We spoke to 5 people called David and then played System of a Down. Yeah, I don't really know why. It felt like we turned a real corner over the weekend, and I was here for it. I was enjoying it. I was even wearing shorts.
Oh, whoa. I didn't wear shorts.
Yeah, no, I was just feeling the sun on your skin. It's incredible.
It is.
And I was making the most of it. Tell you what, I did over 40,000 steps on the weekend.
40,000 steps.
Yeah, that's right, Belle. That's right. I never used to be a step tracker, but now I track my steps. 24,152 steps in that in that sun on Saturday and a lazy 18,757 yesterday.
I've always tracked my steps. I don't know why. I'm not a big walker, but I just once every couple of weeks I'll open up the health app on my
steps
iPhone.
up.
Yeah, but
I'll
I
do it
don't.
now.
I don't.
Go on, get your steps
No,
up.
but I
don't
find
trust that because, like,
it's pretty accurate.
Yeah, but what if you put your phone down for a bit and you keep walking?
Well, yeah, then it's not accurate to the point where it's to the exact step.
And the amount that you move
But
your phone around in your hand, how does it know that you're not stepping?
Because it does it by GPS. It doesn't do it. It's not like the old school. It's not like the old school.
Well, how does it know if you're riding a bike or walking?
Because you're slow.
It's pretty smart. It's a phone. It knows. So I just got my steps up. So if you want to do it, if you've got an iPhone, super simple. Just search in your search bar health, and there's a little love heart. That's the health app. If you open that up, you can see how many steps you've done. So on Saturday, I did 13,320. Not bad.
Jump numbers.
And on Sunday, I did 14,858.
Yeah.
So I'm pushing 30.
It's not bad. It's not 40,000. You know what I mean? It's not 42,899.
I'll be honest, they're big numbers. They're big numbers and they're hard to beat.
Well,
call me Step King. Try it, Ben.
Step King.
Thank you.
I've opened my health app.
How many did you do?
I did 1,400 yesterday.
Oh my God, Belle, you okay? That's like couch potato.
Yeah, I sat outside in the sun instead.
Wow.
I didn't walk
like
around.
one of the characters
But
in
I
WALL-E.
cleaned the
You know that
house.
movie WALL-E when they're all flying around and they got the iPads in front of their face?
Yeah, you're like Wally.
No, I'm not Wally. You're saying I'm one of the obese people
Yes.
sitting.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
well,
yes.
rude. Weird though, because it also this is why I don't trust it. This is BS because it's also said between 3:30 and 3:40 a.m. yesterday morning when I was asleep. But for 10 minutes I did 300 steps.
Don't you get up for work at that time?
No, not Sunday morning.
Maybe you sleepwalk.
What were you doing?
I was
Might
sleeping.
have been in your pocket. You know what I mean?
No, what? No, I was sleeping.
Might have
The
thought
phone
you'd-
was
Where
on
would-
my
might have
bedside
thought you were
table
doing
next
steps.
to me.
No, but it does. It also picks up on what's happening around the phone. So I don't know what you were doing.
Notorious athlete Ash Gardner, triathlon. You've done about 5 of them, or however many. You cycle a lot. You swim
Not really across the stats.
Swim.
Sounds flustered.
You swim 100 odd Ks a week. How many steps did you do over the weekend?
Look, I bow down to the Step King.
Whoa.
I'm on peasant numbers over here. Saturday, 13,000. Sunday, 15,000.
Maybe you should do a little bit more, Ash. I don't know. I think it's just, you don't want to let that fitness slip.
Let's see if somebody can take the Step King's throne this morning. If you grab your phone, get the health app up, even if you don't have it, even if you don't ever check it, you have it on your phone. And then you got to check your steps. If you did more than the Step King, we'll give you a sweet prize.
What if you did less than me though? I'd also take that. I'd like to know what you did if you only did 100
that's impressive.
steps.
Yeah.
Because it felt like a real weekend where you just wanted to be out of the house. Literally, at some point I was like, oh, we're out of peanut butter. I'm like, never mind. I'm just going to walk half an hour to the shops and then walk back.
Oh my gosh!
So if you did more than 40,000, 13, 24, 10, Belle, how many did you do?
1,400.
Or if you did less than 1,400.
We're looking to crown a new Step King or Queen or Step Peasant.
13, 24, 10. Liam, you did over 40,000 steps.
Yes, long may I reign. 42,899 to be exact. And we're trying to find someone who's done more steps than that or less than Belle, who is known on the show as Step Peasant, because she did 1,400.
Yeah, but I enjoyed the sun, but I decided to do it on a deck chair.
Yeah, I don't
Different.
know. In the Step community, it's not respected.
Yeah.
I
Kat.
don't want to be in the step community.
Well, you're in it, but you're not respected.
Yeah, Kat and Williamstown. You're also in the Step community. Obviously, beautiful weather on the weekend. You made the most of it?
I did. So on Saturday I did 29,489.
Whoa.
And
Bloody hell.
yesterday I did 20,884.
Whoa.
Jesus.
So you did
50?
50,000?
Over 50,000.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
My queen. I'm kissing. I'm going to kiss your ring. Put your hand out. Put your hand out for me.
Ooh.
How did
your
you manage
humble
that?
servant.
Where did you walk?
So it was an early start on Saturday morning. Both my kids do rowing, so it was a bit of walking around then. And then I did a run as well. So I did about a 6K run. And then, just all day they had things on. So until 8 o'clock was just walking a lot.
Oh, Kat, you get it. Yeah, nice.
You just get it. You get it. And we've got an incredible prize here for you, unless Bailey in Broadmeadows can beat you. Bailey, Do you believe you are a higher level of step royalty?
Pretty up there, mate.
I mean, 50,000 is what we've got to beat here.
Yeah, well, did a total of 963 steps. I beat that.
Step peasant. What did you do, dude? I mean, it was beautiful weather. You didn't get out there and enjoy it. You didn't go to the beach or go for a walk or something.
Yeah, well, I woke up, I had a shower, and then I went out and sat in the sun all day. So, yeah.
That's what I did, Bailey. That's what I did. I feel ya.
900 steps. That's impressive. It's like you were not even going to the bathroom. Like
Yeah.
you were like limiting yourself to toilet breaks.
That's extremely impressive, Bailey. Thank you very much. But that means our winner and our queen is Kat. Liam, what prize do we have?
Kat, you have won a foot massage.
I need it.
Yes, by a professional, not me. I mean, I know, obviously it's incredible doing 50,000 steps, but it does have wear and tear, and I'm sure your feet are all blistered at the moment.
Kat, thank you very much. Glad to see you enjoyed the best of Melbourne's weather over the weekend.
Bleeding me dry like a damn vampire.
Olivia Rodrigo with Vampire on Nova 100 with Ben, Liam and Belle, the official anthem of Halloween.
Yep, only a month and a bit to go before the song is relevant. But yes, obviously everyone's favourite pop song about driving a wooden stake into the heart of a Transylvanian vampire.
Okay, well, that's not
It's
what
about garlic
about.
cloves.
No,
niche
it's
market
not.
for her to try and break into.
Isn't there a bit in it? It's like, bloodsucker, don't like garlic or sunlight. Is that how
Silver bullets?
Yeah, I never really hear the lyrics, but I'm like,
No, do you know
big cape in the darkness, fangs sleeping in a coffin. Something like that.
Can't see myself in a mirror.
Been alive for 400 years. Like a damn vampire. I don't know. I'm like one of those people, I know the chorus, I don't know the bits in the middle, but I assume she's
You
saying
don't
all
say.
all that stuff, Belle.
No, now I feel like I'm going to kind of make it a bit more boring. Do you know that it is actually about one person in particular that we all know?
Yeah, Count Dracula. I want to suck your blood.
I want to make hits.
That song is actually apparently about Taylor Swift.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Taylor Swift is a vampire? This changes everything. Is that how she's performing night after night? Is this how she's got this spell over the entire world and people are going crazy for these shows happening at the MCG next year?
There was an interview that Olivia Rodrigo did over the weekend. It's blown up. She said, no, that song, is about Taylor Swift because I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with the Olivia Taylor drama, but so Olivia Rodrigo has been said that she sounds exactly like all her songs are way too similar to Taylor Swift songs. And even down to the point where Taylor Swift came to the compromise of, you need to give me some writing credits so then
Is
you're
that
able to
why
release
she's
it.
calling her a vampire?
Yeah,
she's like
there's-
sucking the blood, like
Correct.
the creative influence and the money and that sort of stuff.
Correct. And if you listen to that song now, knowing that, there's amazing lyrics like Girls Your Age Should Know Better, Paralyzing, that little thrill, basically sinking your teeth into me, taking me for all I'm worth.
I get
So it is actually very interesting if you re-listen to it.
I've got this side by side. So hang on. So this is Olivia. We're playing that at the start of the year, and then there's Taylor Swift's Cruel Summer. They're very similar. They're very
Bit
similar.
vampire behaviour.
They're pretty same. But also, wouldn't you say, like, Tay, you've had a good run. Like, you've got all the money in the world. I know she's bringing out that new movie, and the pre-sales have already gone more than Oppenheimer and Barbie. It's like, just let this new artist
But that's
make
what
some
this
songs.
song is saying. This Vampire is saying, just you go look
You
after
do your
yourself,
thing.
stay in your lane, stop using me and giving me crap like a vampire. Can't you see it?
One of the things I love the most about spring, obviously, is the weather starts to warm up. But I also love that musicians start to release music that's more reflective of the weather. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get you.
Aussie ones do because we unfortunately get some of the winter ones from America.
Well, that's exactly what we've got here. Troye Sivan, brand new song. It's called Rush, and it's got that spring feeling to it.
Oh, yeah.
The feeling is optimism
Yep.
at the moment. I feel like it was lighter earlier this morning if you're driving to work. The sun was out by like 6:30. We had a warm weekend. You got tunes like this,
Yep.
Rush from Troye Sivan. It's all happening.
And the thing about Nova is we play all the new music, so we get all the summery feeling stuff straight away.
I feel like I want a seltzer. I know it's Monday.
Yep.
So
And also like 7 a.m., but okay.
I feel like you've been done by. There's a lot of seltzer ads on
Yes.
TV at the moment.
Do you even know
you've
what
been
it
caught.
yeah, I don't know. It's,
What is it?
well,
what is-
it's it's fun in a can.
We
that
should
on
get
the
we should get a
billboard.
seltzer to sponsor the show. Hey,
I don't
there's.
think we can. It's alcohol.
I think you can do it after 8:30.
Oh, okay.
Or before 7, which is where we are not right now. It's the opposite of where we are right now.
Stop talking about seltzers. Ben and Belle, they're saying that school camps could be a thing of the past.
What?
Really?
Yeah, so I think it's like those places that do school camps professionally. They're saying, with wages going up, they might not be able to survive, and it's probably just going to be a thing that used to happen. Like, I remember, like, on my school camp, we just went to some lady's farm twice. We did that twice. And then there was also, like, a place
Hang on,
that was,
what?
like, I think
Who-
the scouts went to it, so it was like, there's like, ropes and stuff, and you'd, like, crawl under things.
Yep.
But I think
Oh,
they also
ropes
ran...
course.
Yeah, but they ran, like, school camps from there.
I remember we did the teamwork one where it's supposed to encourage teamwork, where it was you and you got partnered with 2 people, so you're in groups of 3, and they call it the spider web. And as a team, all 3 of you had to get through the spider web without touching the rope.
I did the same one.
Yeah, so like the idea is, so if it was us
Wait,
3, for
what?
example, Belle, you're lighter, so we would probably try and get you through one of the big holes
Oh,
at the top of the
thanks.
spider web. So we would lift you up and pass you through the spider web.
But how can you not? How can you go through it without touching it? That's impossible.
That's the whole point. You need teamwork. That's the challenge.
You
Challenge of
gotta,
life.
you gotta, use your mind
Yep.
and your heart.
Yep.
But yeah, apparently it's too expensive to pay teachers to stay overnight, which is a real shame because school camp's awesome.
Yeah.
It is.
Stuff happens on school camp.
Hey,
Oh,
you know
yeah.
how? Just thinking, guys, brainstorming here. You know how last week we did a sleepover at Nova. Do we do a show camp? do we do
fun.
a show
Do you know what?
camp?
I would love to go back on the giant swing.
Yes.
The giant swing was so underrated.
I got sent home from my school camp.
Of course you did.
Yeah, I got
Were
sent
you,
home.
were you smoking a durry or something?
No, I wasn't smoking. It was me and 3 of my mates. And so we were camping like in this dense forest. And we were doing orienteering. And so we were off like walking around using the maps, using the compasses. And we stumbled across a road. And it was like, there's probably a car every couple of minutes would go down it. And we started mooning the cars.
Of course you did.
We started every car that went past, we mooned it.
It's pretty funny.
And one of the cars we mooned was actually like a teacher who went to go get supplies, and we mooned it. And they
sent
pulled
you
over,
home.
and we were like, "Oh no, like Mr. Morrison, no, we mooned Mr. Morrison."
They sent you home for
They
that.
sent us home. Yeah,
That's a bit
brutal.
excessive.
Yeah, that's no
Well,
good, Ben.
Yeah, well, we sent a girl home from our camp. We evicted her, sadly.
Whoa, mean
well, she
girls.
She did a number 2 in the cabin floor.
As
On a
in,
floor?
as in, she had like a bad stomach from the camp
no,
food,
just
or
thought
she.
it would be funny. We're actually having a big house fight, classic all-girls school. We're having a big house divide, and one side of the house wasn't talking to the other side of the, and then she decided to do a number 2, which I was the one to discover in the morning. It was very unfortunate, and
So
and
what?
everyone was
Did
telling
she-
me, no, it's one of the cows.
Did she own up to it?
Hang on. So were you were saying a girl at your school did a poo inside the dorm?
Yeah,
on
like
school camp?
just inside the back door of the
Because
cabin,
she didn't like the other cabins
yes,
girls.
yes, we were having a big fight.
It feels like something that you would joke about, and then like, oh my god, Kelly actually just went over there.
No, she did it. We sent her home. We evicted her. We big brothered it.
Too far.
We wrote a letter and said she did a poo. Can you please send her home?
Whoa.
How do you rock up to school on Monday when you're the girl who did a poo on someone's dorm floor?
Well, she owned it.
That's even scarier. That's wild. She was
Like
proud.
I said,
she was
stuff
proud of it.
happens on camp. Some girls tried to see how long they couldn't shower for. That was wild.
What?
But yes, what?
I've gone 3 days without a shower.
Oh yeah, well I pooed on the floor.
Whoa.
Yeah. I mean, that sounds gross. 13-24-10. What happened on school camp?
Well, I was just thinking, excursions, I can them first, honestly. Excursions, in my opinion, waste of time.
Well, I think we had different schooling experiences. Like, by the sounds of things, Ben and I went to the same school camp because I remember that spiderweb thing out in the bush.
Yep.
But like
That sounds so weird.
bushweb.
Bushweb.
But like, didn't people at your school go to like the south of France for a school camp? Like, oh, pack the soft cheese. We're going camping.
No, well, you could choose to go on a trip.
That's ridiculous.
To France or Haiti.
That's absolutely ridiculous.
I think there was one in England.
Yeah, wow.
But, that's LMLC for you.
Well, look, we're looking for your bog standard school
your
camps.
school camp. And what happened on it?
Did a camp. It just happened to go for a term instead of a week.
That's insane.
And you stay in a house.
13, 24, 10. What happened at school camp? Naomi in Springvale, what happened?
Oh, my God. You know how at the end of camp you have to do like this play of some sort?
Yeah.
And a little group and stuff?
I think we called it, we did like red faces, which is, what they used to do on Hey Hey at Saturday. But yeah, everyone had to do like a performance.
Someone might have done that, but we didn't do that.
Yep.
We did something about, I think we were like the Toothbrush Family or something from telly. Anyway, we had toothpaste, and some of it got into one of our friend's eye, and then for some reason he didn't go to hospital that night. But on the way home, when we were all on the bus, we stopped at the hospital, and then he went in there. And when he came out, the big rumour going around forever was that they took his eyeball out of his head, washed it off, and then put it back in.
See, that's such school camp stuff. Like, Ryan,
he's actually got that's what he was known as.
Yeah, he's got a cyborg eye now. It's not even a real eye. I heard he's part computer because he got toothpaste in his eye.
Took it out because it didn't work anymore.
And he's standing there going, no, they didn't. Kate.
But it's also funny. They're like, well, Ryan's screaming still. Better pull over to the hospital. Let him zip into the emergency. Keep it quick, Ryan. Keep it quick.
Naomi, that's a great one. Thank you very much. Kate in Croydon, good morning. What happened on school camp?
Hi, guys. I went on a camp, which was one of the old school ones where you're in a tent, run together.
Yep.
Had a sporting accident where I got hit on the thumb with a cricket bat, and I was sure it was broken. The teachers were like, no, I'll be fine, and just grabbed the end of my thumb and sort of pulled it out. Got home from camp, 2 days later, and Mum takes me off to the doctor, and it was broken in 3 spots.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was only broken in 2 spots from the cricket bat, but the third place from the PE teacher trying to fix it.
Another camp story that involves an injury and teachers going, just ignore that
Yeah,
one.
it's all right. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Janelle in Mill Park, good morning. What happened at your school camp?
The show. I'm actually a school teacher myself, so I've got quite a few stories.
Ooh.
But this happened on my own camp. This was back in the 80s. One of the boys was drying his towel on top of, like, the sanitary pad dryer. I don't even know why this was in a male toilet.
Yeah.
But he put the towel on top of that, and the towel caught on fire, and everyone had to evacuate. So there was this horrible smell, like, wafting through the camp of his towel and other stuff. And everyone had to evacuate, and, almost set the whole camp on fire.
Yeah.
That's rough. I mean, you also mentioned you're a teacher yourself, so you're one of these people who's like, all right, great, I've got to go look after, 30-odd kids over
30? No, I've got 170 kids. I'm going to a camp on.
Janelle, school camps for you then, like, in my head, the teachers kind of go, all right, everyone off to bed, and then they just have a party. What actually happens with teachers at night on school camp?
Oh, look, I've had projectile vomits. I've had...
From the teachers or the kids?
No, the kids.
Okay, right.
Gone are the days where the teachers used to go and have a few drinks of alcohol. I think back in the 80s when I was on camp, no, we're certainly not allowed to do that. It's more like first aid and just, sitting around and just making sure the kids are going to sleep.
Because don't they sometimes, I just had a memory, like, because they have like the nerdy parents come with the teachers to help them.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. So I don't know if our school we didn't have enough teachers or something. But like now that it's coming back to me, like I think it was in my year 4 camp. My dad also came, which kind of was like I was like, ah, damn it! Like Dad's here at the camp. Like I know it was like obviously really nice of him in hindsight, but when I think about it, I'm like, oh, that was my time to be cool away from home.
He must have been a good parent then, because we carefully select the parents that come on camp.
Did you? I've also just unlocked a memory. Did you guys do like father-daughter camp and like mother-son camp? No, just my school.
No.
We had a camp. I think it was my primary school, and it would be like just a camp for father-daughter.
So who did you go with?
Belle had to pick one of the other dads.
Did come
your dad did come. Okay, good.
Yes.
Who are you? I'm your dad. Oh. We're just having a bit of fun.
Belle was so rich they hired someone to play her dad for the weekend. This is Harry Styles.
Is that Eric Thompson from Pack to the Rafters? Mm-mm. No, this is my real dad. Just a friendly neighbourhood dad.
You got Sam Neill's. You want that?
Whoa.
Everybody is on. Josh Daicos.
Feeling extra lucky to be speaking to this great man on footy finals week. It's all heating up. Big game this Thursday, Collingwood versus Melbourne. Josh, good morning. How you feeling?
Oh, sorry, mate. Oh, hang on. Oh, sorry. My fault. Hang on. Here we go.
Sorry, Ben's. He's sleep deprived because he's got a new baby, so sometimes he forgets to turn people's microphones on.
Yeah, that's absolutely my fault. And the screen is not helping me. There we go. Josh, you got us now? There we go. Sorry,
Perfect.
mate.
Rock and roll, mate.
Morning, crew. Good to be here. Yeah, Thursday can't come soon enough. It's almost a week off. You almost feels really different. You know, obviously each week rolls over during the year, and now there's just a bit of waiting. So yeah, Thursday can't come soon enough.
Did you get away for the little break?
I did. So we played the Friday night, which was super lucky because that meant us boys had a 4-day break.
Yep.
So I made the trip up north to Queensland with a few of the boys and got some sun. So it was nice just to lay back.
Here's a question I had about finals footy. So obviously everyone gets the week off before the finals start. Then if you were, hypothetically, let's say you win Thursday night, then you get another week off. Is that a killer for momentum, or do you genuinely like the rest? How does that, from a player's point of view?
It is interesting. Sometimes you play 2 games in almost a month of football, which is unheard of. So you definitely, we spend a lot of time training and picking up the intensity during the week to allow for that gap. But it can be handy, especially right now. We've got Nick who's injured, and if you've got boys that are a little bit banged up, that extra week makes all the difference.
Now, you mentioned your brother there.
Yeah.
There's rumours swirling. Let's get it from your mouth. How's he looking? Is he looking ready to go?
I try not to ask him too much because I'm mindful that that's the question everyone asks him. And he's going really well. At the start, it was quite tough for him and quite unexpected. I think he just thought it was bruising or a corky, so he never, no one could foresee that he'd be out for 6 weeks. So he's in a really good position. He had his first run yesterday.
We saw.
Yeah.
Well, I'm hearing ready to go, guys. So that should be on Fox Sports a bit later on, courtesy of Mad 100.
As a D supporter, I'm saying, nah, not ready. Not ready. Keep him resting. What about your Father's Day? Obviously, your dad, Peter. What did you guys do for it?
Yeah, so we had dinner at home last night, which was really nice, and we made him a card with photos we'd cut out. It was quite cute, actually, and Nick actually got a board game Trouble, which we used to play when we were younger.
Yeah.
So it was really nice to almost reminisce on the times playing that, and it actually got quite heated, and I was the winner. So,
you played Trouble as a family again?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I picked up $80 and I'm getting my card.
You're betting on it. I like the
That's
idea
a footy
of,
family way of playing Trouble.
You and your brother Nick handing over the nice homemade card there and the game of Trouble, and he just slaps it out of your hands and says, "You want to give me a Father's Day present? Win me a flag, boys. Win me a bloody flag. Come on, Daicos boys, put your heads together. We can do this."
Before we talk about the game Thursday night, Josh, all Australian, congratulations.
Thank you. It was a really good night. Really special to be there with Darcy and Nick and celebrate the year that was. Really good to meet all the other boys as well, and obviously a first time for me, so amazing experience. And we pretty quickly switched our focus to what's coming up this Thursday
I like
night.
how you get that schoolboy photo after everyone's got their blazers on, and everyone's got their the footy poses with the knuckles on top of the knees.
With the blazer, I'm assuming a dumb question. You take that home, yeah? You got that?
We actually didn't. We if you could see that a few of the boys, their suits just don't fit them at all. Nick's was really tight. He could barely move. Mine was a little bit big. So we get them sent to us. I'm not too sure. I've heard in some cases you get it a year and a half, 2 years later.
Whoa.
But I think that was the COVID delays.
Tailored?
No, I think that was to do with something else. But hopefully...
I reckon they got to get a better deal there. I reckon you can definitely pump jackets out quicker than that.
So obviously, because it's more of a trophy than something you actually wear, are you going to put it in your wardrobe with your jumpers, or have you got a trophy cabinet?
I definitely don't have a trophy cabinet. I haven't won that many awards, but I'm not too sure what I'll do with it. I think
surely it goes to the pool room with your dad's stuff.
Yeah, I think it will. It would be cool to have Nick, Dad, and I's all together.
Yeah.
But somewhere we'll have to have a good thing.
Your sister has to get something then, and she.
Yeah, I know.
Bit exclusive.
We were saying before as well, because obviously wicked weather this weekend. You zipped up to Queensland. You got some sun for 4 days with some of the other Collingwood boys. Geez, it's not looking good Thursday. I know it's a big game against the Demons, but like they're saying it could even be hailing, which is hard to believe at the moment when you're looking outside and it's really sunny. How do you go with a wet game?
Yeah, it's crazy. I didn't find out till this morning, so I think for us it really suits us. I think the style of football we play holds up in any weather. Yep. We keep it pretty simple. So yeah, we love playing in wet weather and usually have a pretty good record in it. But yeah, it'll be interesting. Like you said, it's hail, rain, cold, which is
Surely you should rock the long sleeve.
I don't think so, mate. I think we've actually got a few boys that will, and they'll
Ginnivan,
even in nice sunny Melbourne weather, they're wearing the longies, so I'm sure that they'll be bringing it out for a Thursday night.
How does it work with the long sleeve? Is it just like the day before the game, do you request a long sleeve? How does that work?
There's start of the year when we go through like our measurements for our jumper size. Like obviously some boys want it really tight, some boys not as tight. We also get the option of ordering the long sleeve, so pretty much all the boys do, just in case, especially during the middle of winter. Some of the training sessions we'll run out in our singlet training tops, and we'll have to run back in and get our long sleeves. So it just gets that cold, but so you have to put in it not really early in the year.
I'd love to see a trendsetter who doesn't go singlet, doesn't go long sleeve, just goes like elbow.
Yeah.
Or t-shirt. Dumb question. You can get changed halfway through the game though, can't you?
Yes, you can. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if I've seen anyone do that, but you can like go out and then go, I'm actually really hot, and then get changed.
If you're sneaky enough, you can actually run inside and put the Demons colours on, and then you run back out and kick a few goals for the opposition, you know?
What?
It was a joke that obviously didn't land.
Now, Josh, before you go, obviously Thursday night, Demons, what do you do differently? How do you beat them this time around?
Yeah, it's always a really big game against them, obviously, with the fight M&D, and we've had some really close games against them the last couple of years. So I think finals football, it's just anything can happen, and we're feeling really refreshed after the break we've had. We got to work at training, and we got a few boys back, so I'm sure that Thursday night will be a cracker, and hopefully we can get a jump on them early.
Josh, just take it easy on them, I reckon. Just
well, you decided because you're a D supporter.
Just take it easy. Don't let the hail take over. Don't worry about it.
Mate, I will be rooting for you. All the best for the massive game, and we appreciate your time as always.
Thank you, guys.
For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.